Hello, fellow preppers. Ever pondered if prepping needs to drain your wallet? Today we debunk this myth. In a world where uncertainty casts its long shadows, the idea of prepping often seems synonymous with hefty price tags and exclusive resources. But hold on a minute, what if we told you that preparedness is not a privilege reserved for the affluent? In the face of looming scarcity, we're here to unveil a truth. Prepping doesn't have to be an expensive endeavor. It's about making strategic choices and smart investments, not about owning the most expensive gear or the largest stockpile. So, how do we make prepping accessible to everyone regardless of their budget? That's exactly what we're going to explore. We're going to delve into the heart of budget-friendly preparation, where savvy decisions, strategic planning, and a little bit of creativity can go a long way. We usually encounter a common misconception, that prepping is an expensive endeavor, a luxury only a few can afford. But let's flip the script. Prepping is not about spending heaps of money on fancy gadgets or gourmet survival meals. It's about ensuring your survival and comfort during uncertain times, and that doesn't have a price tag. Prepping is about making the most of what you have, learning new skills, and adapting to changing circumstances. It's about being resourceful and resilient in the face of adversity. It's about understanding your needs and finding the most cost-effective ways to meet them. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of budget-friendly prepping with us? Are you ready to discover how to fill your prepper pantry strategically and select survival items that seamlessly blend into your everyday life without breaking the bank? Remember, preparedness isn't about splurging, but about investing wisely. It's about prioritizing, strategizing, and making every penny count. So let's dive into how you can achieve that. Let's unravel the art of savvy prepping, where using your budget wisely becomes the cornerstone of resilience. Stay with us as we navigate this journey together, debunking myths and shedding light on the realities of budget-friendly prepping. Because remember, when it comes to prepping, it's not about how much you spend, but how wisely you spend it. With that said, let's dive into the essentials of budget-friendly prepping. Every prepper needs a core set of items. Here's how you can acquire them without breaking the bank. In the world of prepping, there are a few essentials that stand as pillars of survival. Water purification methods, non-perishable food, first aid supplies, and basic tools. These are the core items that should form the foundation of your preparedness plan. But contrary to popular belief, these essentials need not be a financial burden. Water, for instance, is a life-sustaining necessity. But you don't need to invest in high-end filtration systems. Affordable alternatives like water purification tablets or DIY solutions such as boiling or solar disinfection can be just as effective. For non-perishable food, think beyond the expensive specialized survival meals. Your prepper pantry can be filled with budget-friendly canned goods, dried beans, rice, and pasta. These items have a long shelf life and provide the needed nutrients to sustain you in an emergency. When it comes to first aid supplies, a basic kit with bandages, antiseptics, and common over-the-counter medications will serve you well. You don't need to buy a pre-made kit. You can assemble your own for a fraction of the cost and tailor it to your specific needs. As for tools, a reliable multi-tool can replace a multitude of individual items, saving you both money and space. Opt for budget-friendly brands that offer good quality without the hefty price tag. While it's true that some prepper items can be quite expensive, there are always alternatives that can fit your budget. Keep an eye out for second-hand items or discounted goods. Remember, prepping isn't about spending money, it's about planning and resourcefulness. And never underestimate the power of DIY solutions. From homemade fire starters to makeshift shelters, a bit of creativity can go a long way in saving you money while enhancing your preparedness. Remember, it's not about the cost of your gear, but the value it brings to your survival. With a bit of savvy shopping and strategic planning, you can build a robust prepper kit that won't break the bank. Gear doesn't have to be expensive to be effective. Let's explore some budget-friendly options. In the realm of preparedness, gear plays a crucial role, but contrary to popular belief, quality doesn't always have to come with a high price tag. There are plenty of affordable multi-tools out there, compact and equipped with everything you need to tackle unexpected scenarios. Flashlights too come in a variety of cost-effective models, offering reliable illumination without breaking the bank. Compact shelter solutions, such as emergency blankets and tube tents, can be surprisingly affordable, providing essential protection from the elements when you need it most. And let's not forget the potential goldmine of secondhand stores. Often overlooked, these treasure troves can yield excellent gear at a fraction of the original cost. From gently used camping equipment to sturdy tools, there's no telling what you might uncover. Great gear can be found at a bargain if you know where to look. Opening. Building your prepper pantry doesn't have to empty your bank account. Let's discuss how. In the world of prepping, a well-stocked pantry is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And contrary to popular belief, it doesn't require a hefty price tag. With a little creativity and some strategic planning, you can build a robust, nutritious, and cost-effective pantry. First things first, let's talk about bulk buying. Buying in bulk is a tried and true strategy for cost-effectiveness. Items like rice, beans, and pasta have long shelf lives, are versatile in recipes, and are significantly cheaper when purchased in large quantities. Just remember to properly store these items in airtight containers to keep them fresh and free from pests. Now, on to sales and discounts. Keep an eye out for sales on canned goods, dried fruits, and other non-perishable items. These are your golden opportunities to stock up and save. Many stores offer discounts on items nearing their best before date, and these can be ideal candidates for your pantry, as long as you plan to consume them in the near future. Additionally, consider investing in a dehydrator or learning the art of canning. Both methods allow you to take advantage of seasonal produce and sales, preserving food at its peak freshness for future use. Not only will this save you money, but it will also add variety to your pantry. Lastly, it's important to remember that not all food storage solutions need to be store-bought. DIY solutions can be just as effective and significantly cheaper. For instance, a simple 5-gallon bucket with a tight-fitting lid can serve as an excellent long-term storage solution for bulk items. Or consider reusing glass jars from store-bought sauces or pickles for storing dehydrated or canned goods. Remember, the key to economical food storage is not about buying the cheapest items, but about making smart, strategic decisions. It's about understanding the value of bulk buying, taking advantage of sales, and utilizing cost-effective storage solutions. Closing. A well-stocked pantry is a prepper's best friend, and it doesn't need to cost a fortune. Budgeting for prepping is all about prioritization. Let's discuss how you can make the most of your funds. Just as in any budgeting endeavor, your initial step should be identifying your available resources. Determine how much of your income you can allocate towards prepping each month. Remember, prepping is not about spending all your money at once. It's about building your resources gradually and sustainably. Once you've established your budget, the next step is to create a list of essential items. This list should be created based on the rule of threes. This survival rule states that a person can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter in a harsh environment, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Therefore, your priority list should focus on securing these basic needs first, in that order. Air is usually not an issue unless you're preparing for a specific threat like a gas leak or chemical attack. In that case, protective masks would be a top priority. Shelter, on the other hand, can be as simple as a good quality. All-weather tent or space blankets for emergency warmth. Water and food are likely to be your primary focus. Invest in water purification methods and storage solutions, then move on to a sustainable food supply. This could range from canned goods to freeze-dried meals depending on your budget and storage space. Once these primary needs are secured, you can begin to expand your prepping items. This can include first aid supplies, tools, and other gear. As you expand, always consider the practicality of each item. If it doesn't have a clear purpose, or if it's a luxury rather than a necessity, it may be best to postpone its purchase until your basic needs are well covered. Lastly, remember to reassess your budget and priorities regularly. Your circumstances can change, and so too should your prepping strategy. Keep a close eye on your resources and adjust your budget as necessary to accommodate any changes. Remember, prioritization is key. Start with the essentials and expand as your budget allows. Water and energy are crucial to survival. Let's explore some cost-effective solutions. When it comes to water, storage is key. Consider investing in durable, reusable containers or even repurposing food-grade drums. For purification, simple methods like boiling or using purification tablets work wonders and won't cost you a fortune. Now let's talk energy. Traditional power sources may not always be reliable or cost-effective. Solar energy, on the other hand, is a game-changer. Portable solar chargers, for instance, are a great investment. They can power your devices during power outages and are perfect for outdoor adventures. Also, don't overlook the value of rechargeable batteries. They may seem pricier up front, but in the long run they're more cost-effective and environmentally friendly. Remember, the goal isn't to break the bank, but to invest wisely in resources that ensure your survival. With the right strategies, you can secure your water and energy supply without straining your budget.